So what is TD45 that I talked about yesterday that has come into immediate effect and is backdated to January the 1st of this year that we're starting to hear about with regards to the cost cap? Well, it's being described by the FIA as both a technical directive and a cost cap administration clarification, simple as which addresses the issue of non-Formula 1 activity costs and was approved last month by the FIA to take effect immediately. Now, the new technical directive clarifies how the FIA would interpret the cost of any technology or IP created by these non-Formula 1 groups, which is then subsequently used by the Formula 1 teams, and makes clear that the value of any such instances will be included within the cost cap. Now, this is all an attempt to close a possible loophole in the regulations that, whilst the FIA is keen to say hasn't happened, they've identified could well happen, and is all part of tightening the rules as we naturally get into more cost cap years. The concern and fear is that such technology created this way, outside of the cost cap, could have been passed then back onto the Formula 1 teams free of charge or for a nominal cost, greatly undervaluing the real cost of creating it, giving the teams not only an obvious technical advantage, but also a cost cap advantage by freeing up valuable money to spend elsewhere on the cars and their development. Now, according to the loophole that currently exists, Formula 1 staff could be transferred out to these non-Formula 1 activities in very much the same way a legal company will bill out legal work, lawyer work, and all the different projects they work on. So whilst working on these projects, the staff involved will have all of their costs transferred out of the cost cap and be effectively free, as under the financial regulations there's a list of costs which may be excluded as part of teams' non-Formula 1 activities. Now, these costs are identified as they're relating to social security payments for the employees, consumption of electricity, gas, water, use of equipment, and cost of parts, plus consumables and outsourced services. So you can see there's a huge list of costs which can be sent out. Now, once the project's then finished, the staff are transferred back, or the technology they created are transferred back, at either a very small nominal fee or zero rate to the Formula 1 teams, meaning they're now being used, having spent next to nothing on it. What this new directive then is all about is making sure that if any IP development or costs that are then used in the Formula 1 teams, they're taken into account at the true cost and the true value of the teams, rather than this nominal one that could happen at the moment. However, there are a number of issues that are coming out of this. Number one, how do you prove where the idea came from in the first place? And a bigger issue that the teams have got with this is the fact that the FIA have come in and backdated it to January this year, after we're now 4 months into a new year, meaning they've got to do a complete recalibration of where they are financially and their costs. Whilst it may not affect the current cost cap submission that's just gone in, it's certainly going to be affecting the teams this year and for the rest of the season going forward. Let me know what you think about this one in the comments. Is this the FIA tightening the rules, or is it the FIA moving the goalposts? Interested to hear your views on this one.